One of the most profound things I've ever experienced in VR was seeing a friend's house in New York that he had photo scanned, and he went through and showed us all these cool antique things in his house. His house is literally like a museum.
Welcome to my room. This is a photogrammetry representation of my room and all the collections and things that I'm interested in. I'm currently in this space, in VR and in real life. No one else really gets to see this, but using photogrammetry in VR, I can share this with everyone. Each item that you hold in your hand is a connection to the past. eBay, auctions, flea markets, garage sales, some of the stuff I've gotten through family. I took a video and I went around each object with my phone, and then I sent that video to a friend of mine, and he was the wizard behind the curtain who was able to do the magic. Most people are fascinated. Most people are, looking around and poking and asking questions.
He went over to his record player and he put a record on, and he stood beside it in his play space, which matched the photo scan of his house. And then he started cranking.
The phonograph horn, I'm standing right in front of the phonograph horn, and I'm picking up the music that's acoustically being played. This is an American march. Arthur Pryor was a contemporary of John Philip Sousa, the greatest American composer of marches of all time. So they had the same kind of era of music. Yeah, and I'll turn that off. Okay.
It just blew my mind. I have memories of being in a real place that I've never been to. If I ever went to go visit this friend in real life, I would know where everything is.
It's all a journey in time travel, whether it's through art, the written word, music. It's something that brings me back to another time. This is the first, we can say the first VR headset, the stereoscope. You would take these cards that had two photographs on them, just slightly apart, and you'd place the stereo card into this slot here and look through the eyepiece, and you would witness an image in 3D. So technically, this could be considered the first VR headset from around 1900.
That, during a time during COVID, is so powerful in the sense that you don't feel like you're trapped. Like I'm a very social creature, a very social person, and I'm used to going out to events and spending time with people and doing all that.
Here on the shelf is a tiny representation of the actual car that I drive. It's a 1914 Model T Ford. Yeah, so this is a photogrammetried representation of my 1914 Model T Ford. To start the car, I would have to get in front and crank it over using the hand crank. There was a time period during the pandemic where no one was spending any money, and I saw this on Facebook Marketplace for a reasonable price, and I was able to make an offer to honk the horn. It has this little bulb here. There was a time period where more than half the country ran on nothing but Model T Fords.
In that scenario, that was the first time it really kind of clicked for me. It's not like real life, but it was so profound that I took off my headset and I just sat there for half an hour just thinking about like how absolutely powerful that is.